Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our two quarterbacks in this one. I'd say it's a stallion contrast. Young versus, well, let's say experienced. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Come on, set!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Black swap. Check, pitch, opposite, green, ready, go.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. First and 10 at their own 43. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
19,
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And returning right back to Boykin. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Ready! Cowboys! Go!
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, first and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well.
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yellow, one, switch, yellow.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's McKinney. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll set up a throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll look to throw now on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Check right. Ready?
They'll run on first down. McKinney. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Roughing the kicker.
And they'll accept that penalty. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. It's Marsh, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half-yard loss, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Defense simply not fooled by the driver.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Right back to him on first down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Here we go.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive the last of the double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed.
Ready.
Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
The Bucs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
On the ball,
and he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Marsh. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play.
Hurry, hurry.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Here we go.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. The 30, 10, 5, and this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Here still to come. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. The scoop and score always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready?
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Come on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So
everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Marsh.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come. Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Check pink. Opposite. Green.
2nd and 5. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And he's got it down to the 28.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards.
And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Smith, red. Blue, check. Yellow, line.
They run the counter. It's McKinney. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
All right, I got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now here on EA Sports.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Caught by Snead over the middle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Forced out to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns. But in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
That one will set them back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here we go. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcon. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Black block. Check pink.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Jet.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Opposite. Green. Check white. Smith red. Blue check.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23.
Let's go.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Black swap. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's McKinney. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll set up a throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back to throw again. It's complete to Snead. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKinney. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Check pink. Opposite. Green. Check white.
2nd and 2. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Here we go. Ready, go. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would